Alright, so right now I'm reviewing the head, which is the one part that I did mention that I'm going to put the MS lens on. And this part here is the part that goes inside the head and gives you the option to turn. Hang on a second, let me remove this little extra. Okay. This gives you the option to turn the head left and right so it looks like it's looking. I'm going to put it on right now because there's something that I've noticed that may give me a bit of a problem. Alright. So, here's the head. And I can turn this if I want. It's a bit tough. But the one thing that I'm a bit annoyed is the fact that that little notch that's right there, I don't know if you guys can see that, there you go. It may hit that I hit that all the time. But I kind of realized something. I'm not going to be turning this head left and right all the time. It's going to be in one position either way. And so, kind of like with the other mobile suits that they're looking, you know, these mobile suits are going to be looking at this way, in this direction. I'll probably keep that lens facing to the left. So that way, you know, he's along the wall looking with the other guys. So, with that, I don't have to worry about it going back and forth. What I am going to do is I'm going to drill a hole there, give it enough spacing inside so I can put, let's see which one. See, that one's, even though it's the right size, it's still too thick. So I'm going to drill a little bit more inside and try to stick that inside to this. Let's see how it comes up with. Hang on a second. So, after I did a little drilling of the mono eye using this little drill bit here and this one here, I thought I can actually squeeze the actual sight plate, the sensor plate here. Unfortunately, the dimensions of this is still too big to put in here, and by drilling this I actually you could say did more damage than good. Give me a second here while I open this up. Where's my... oh, here it is. So as you can see, it made the hole a little too much. With that being said, I don't think it's a total loss, because besides these parts, you have the clear parts that maybe I can actually put one in there. So we have this one with the... yeah, there's 3 different patterns for this. You have a solid clear part, you have a clear part with a couple of little notches, and then you have notches all the way around. Here's what it looks like right there. I think I'll keep it simple and I'll use this one for now. The dimensions are alright, and I think what I can do is maybe put this red part in there and then put the glass over it. What do you guys think of that? Yeah, I think I can swing that. Alright. It's a shame I can't use this because I even had to sand... this one had to be sanded... ooh, no, I dropped it. This one had to be sanded down a little bit further because I was thinking maybe it was not going to go through. But even if I sand it down to like wafer thin, the actual diameter will not work with this. So no harm, no foul. I can still recover this and it'll still work out well. Alright, let me continue on. Alright, so the next... No. 3, 2, 1. So now we're going to assemble the torso and waist unit of the Gouf Custom. This is something that I want to get this done first before we begin, preparing for painting. And first up, what I'm going to need is this part here, which I've already placed the clear orange canopy parts here, where the pilot sits in this part. And I'm going to need the 2 poly caps. One goes here. And then the other one goes there, and it goes in an angle, so you don't have to worry about it being off. Then you take this. Oh, before you put that in, I'm going to need a poly cap here, poly cap number 8. And poly cap number 8 fell to the floor. Don't you just hate that when you can't find it? Give me a sec. Alright, here we go. So let's try that again, Mr. Butterfingers. Alright, so we got that here. And then we put these two together like so. Okay, so then I take this part here. I'm being mindful on certain parts that hopefully they don't get stuck and I will be able to pull it out, because if I may have to remove them just so I can paint them individually. I've done that with the Zaku. Alright, what's your problem? Oh, I see why. For those of you who are watching home, please don't do this. You have to be very skilled in order for you to do this. Unfortunately, I don't have to sand it down since it goes in nice and smooth. And then I can pry it off with my nails. Okay, well, we'll leave that there for now. Then we have the side armor, which I always did like the side armor. This not only is a great design, but also it locks your torso into place if you believe it's not all the way in and it's not going to pop out. There we go. There are 2 other parts here. Okay, this one goes like that. And then this one goes like this. And by the way, you can't switch these. There's a little notch there that has to go there. Remember that. Alright, so that's done. Then we take the backpack, followed by the thrusters. That goes like that. Actually, that's not the thrusters. That's the support of the thrusters. And then I'm going to need the 2 ball cappy joints. And let me just clean this up a bit. I don't want to shave them off too much because thrusters are the hardest part to sand down and keep it even. I've been toying with the fact of maybe if there's a a tool out there that will allow you to put them on, you know, sand this around evenly. You can't sand it with the sanding stick, you have to use the sanding paper. Alright, so put that there, like so. And I kind of like this one now better than the last ones because this one has a little breaker there, like a little stopper there, so it gives it a more detailed look to it. Unlike the older kits that doesn't have that feature. Alright, so that's done. Again, it's going to be sanded down, but let's just get the see what it looks like afterwards. So I put that here. Are we having problems? No, there we go. Alright, so that is taken care of. Now, the umbilicals. The umbilicals have been preset and prepared for, you know, for you to bend them around. So over here, you just bend this like that, so it looks like that, and then stick this one over here. Repeat the same process with this one, like that. It's a little loosey-goosey, but there's a reason why. Because you're supposed to, I guess, turn it like that. And it's going to go around one of the waist units. We'll cover right now. So we have this. We'll put this one on right here, like so. And then we have a waist unit, but this one needs a ball joint, number 2. And then we put them in there, which is good. And then we take this. We take 2 number 10s, followed by a number 1. And then strategically, carefully put this on like this. Okay, that felt dangerous, so let's just use this one. This is probably a lot easier. There we go. And then we just put this one here, followed by this one here, which... Oh. I swear, I need a net. There we go. Okay. So now that I put that, I gotta put the back skirt or back armor here, like so. So it looks like this. Then we have this side skirt that goes over here. And then this side skirt to go over there. And then finally we take this one, cover it up. At which point now I just take this, stick it there, and there are 2 more parts that we need. This almost kind of pretty much finishes all the blue parts. So this part here latches on to this, and then you can push it in like so, and and then push this one in over there. Just give me a moment, guys, while I finish this up in real time. There we go. Alright, so this thing will turn on, you know, a little bit, not too much, but it's perfect enough for what it has to do at its scale. See? Alright, it took a little longer than normal. I wanted to see if I can get this done quickly, but the torso and waist unit of the Gouf Custom is now complete. Let's move on to the next part.